Capuchin TV.
Forward ever, backward never. Let us move ahead and so on. Even children, kuna kakitu tunaweza kufanya ili kanisa iweze kumetameta.
Endelea kutazama Capuchin TV, kitambulisho Katoliki.
Good evening and welcome to the Catholic Focus News Brief with me, Sasha Elizabeth, and my sign language interpreter, Eric Maluki. And it is, of course, as usual, our teams have their noses on ground, and you have compiled several stories for you for this news brief bulletin. Now, tonight, in this bulletin, we bring you key developments from across the country, from the inauguration of a new parish in Kitale to a life-saving initiative by Arsenal fans in Busia and calls for better school funding as education takes center stage. These stories and many more coming up on Catholic Focus News. Catholic Focus starts right now. The Catholic Diocese of Kitale has officially inaugurated St. Patrick's Morpers Parish, now the 39th parish in the diocese, following its creation from Ortum and Cheper area parishes. The event, led by Bishop Henry Juma Odonya, brought together faithful, clergy, religious and local leaders in West Pokot County. Rufina Root starts us off in this bulletin.
It was a moment of celebration and renewal of faith as the Diocese of Kitale officially launched St. Patrick's Morpers Parish. During his homily, Bishop Henry Juma Odonya urged Christians of the new parish to work closely with their parish priests to strengthen the growth and unity of the church.
Wetu tuwashike mkono, tuwe kitu kimoja, tueneze injili ya Yesu, watu wamjue Kristo katika maisha yao. Maeneo haya, eneo hili liendelee kunufaika mali Kristo ako. Neno la Mungu linapohubiriwa linafungua baraka nyingi kwa mambo ya elimu, mambo ya afya, mambo ya amani na mambo mengine mengi.
The bishop also reaffirmed his position in line with the Kenya Conference of Catholic Bishops KCCB, warning against the use of the church pulpit for political purposes.
Tunasisitiza sana heshima kwa kanisa. Heshima. Baraza la Maaskofu tunahimiza haswa mambo mengi ya siasa na mambo ambayo hayahusiani na imani hayaambatani na hiyo heshima ya kanisa. Na haya mimi huyasema kila wakati ambapo tunafungua makanisa yetu na pia wakati ambapo tunafungua parokia mpya.
The newly established parish will be under the pastoral care of the Congregation of the Holy Spirit, also known as the Spiritans. Kenya and South Sudan Provincial Superior Father Frederick Elima Wafula pledged continued collaboration between the congregation and the Diocese of Kitale to support the mission and development of the parish.
Padre waliofika hapa wa Spiritan, Father Hospital Kari na Father Bernard Ndolo ambao wamekuja hapa, ambao wana tajiriba, wana experience nyingi sana ya kufanya kazi katika sehemu kama hizi. Father Hospital ametoka kule South Sudan. Alikaa huko miaka kama 14 akifanya kazi ya evangelishaji. Mkimshika mkono mtaenda mbali na yeye.
Reporting for Capuchin TV Catholic Focus, my name is Rufina Roth.
From matters of faith, let's now shift to acts of charity that are saving lives in our communities. Fans of English Premier League side Arsenal in Busia County have taken their passion beyond football, stepping up to save lives through a blood donation drive. The supporters are now calling on more residents to join the initiative amid concerns over blood shortages in local hospitals.
A section of Arsenal fans in Busia County has come together to donate blood in a bid to support patients in urgent need of life-saving resources. The initiative, led by local supporters, Coordinator Evans Wangata, was inspired by growing concerns over loss of lives linked to inadequate blood supply in hospitals across the county.
Today is a special day that Mungu ametuwezesha for this challenge ya kuleta blood drive in Busia County. It's not about Arsenal. It's about saving life today.
Wangata urged the residents to turn out in large numbers and donate blood, emphasizing that the gesture could make the difference between life and death for many patients.
So Arsenal Group leo Busia tumesema tujitokeze kwa wingi sana, tukuje tusaidie watu wapate damu. Let's join Arsenal. It's not about football, it's about charity, it's about giving back to the society.
Na kwa kweli kuna upungufu mwingi sana wa damu. Hata kama last week nilikuwa kazini, lakini Busia hatukuwa na damu. Haswa watu wengi hawaogopi kutoa damu, ila kuna wale wengine unawaambia tukatoe damu wanataka kulipwa ili wajihudumu kimaisha. Ila hakuna mila ambayo inazuia mtu kutoa damu. Watu ambao hujitokeza haswa kutoa damu ni kama watu 20, 30. Kwa hivyo tunahitaji a lot of awareness, waje wajiongeze ili tuweze kupata damu hadi painti 200 ama kuzidi.
Health officials have also raised alarm over the shortage, which County Blood Services Coordinator Samuel Ebukule confirmed that many health facilities are currently grappling with low blood reserves.
Kwa siku Busia tunahitaji angalau painti 32 ili kukadiria ile mahitaji ya wagonjwa wetu kwa siku, na kwa saizi bado tuko na upungufu kidogo.
He called on the public to embrace voluntary blood donation as a collection of responsibility in saving lives.
Ni jambo nzuri sana, na ningependa pia kurai other team fans waige mfano wa Arsenal na Manchester United. Kando na hiyo, ningependa pia kuwahimiza wale ambao ni raia ambao wako na afya njema kuanzia umri wa miaka 16 hadi miaka 60, wako na kilo 50 kuendelea na wana hamu ya kutoa damu. Tafadhali mnakaribishwa pale Busia County Referral Hospital. Tuko na Busia Blood Satellite mahali pale.
Tunahitaji damu sana kwa hospitali zetu hizi za Busia. Na chenye naweza waambia ni kwamba hii exercise yenye tunafanya ni kujitolea. So na rai wananchi wengine wale wenye wako na afya mzuri wakuja tafadhali watusaidie kwa hii donation yenye tunafanya. Tukapata 50 kielekea juu tutashukuru, kwa sababu kuna uhaba mingi sana ya damu.
Reporting for Catholic Focus, Capuchin TV, I'm Gifted Rapalo.
From Western Kenya, let's shift the focus to Eastern, where Machakos Governor of Nyandeti is now calling on the government to increase school capitation and ensure timely disbursement of funds, warning that delays are disrupting learning in institutions across the country. This comes as the country steps up its own support for education, raising its bursary allocation to 160 million shillings to support vulnerable learners. Let's get the details from our very own Nancy Kajuju.
Speaking during the Machakos Girls Senior School Academic Day, the governor noted that inconsistent funding continues to disrupt the smooth running of schools and affects the quality of learning.
And I'm just asking him to work harder and make sure that we get capitation on time. Because you see some of these schools, you know, the children are many. You have seen like here we have over 1,000 and something students here, over 1,700. So it's just important for us to bring whatever is needed on time so that the schools can run smoothly.
At the same time, Wavinya reaffirmed the county's commitment to education,
announcing an increase in the bursary allocation from 120 million to 160 million shillings to support more learners from vulnerable families.
You know, that is the work of the members of parliament, to give bursary. But what we have done, we just signed an agreement with them. This term, we are giving 120 million, and next term, we are giving 160 million. We are increasing our bursary. Vile nauliza tu, ni hizi vyombo za shule, pesa zijaribu kufika on time, because this is the biggest investment we have. It's our children, and I'm sure that will be done. There are always hiccups when a new system comes, but now this system is getting old. Let us get out of those hiccups and make things start moving. As I say, this is the biggest investment we have for our children.
Education stakeholders have welcomed the move, with Machakos County Director of Education, Margaret Mwirigi, commending the county government for complementing national efforts through bursaries and sponsorship programs.
Bursaries. This school is given a lot of money in terms of bursaries, and she's complementing the national government in terms of supporting the children who are needed and bright in our schools. Her Excellency is supporting so many vulnerable children in this county. This year I witnessed the vulnerable children, 17,000 have been taken care by Her Excellency, including the personal effects, uniform, training, mentorship, and now after that, she has taken them again to get skills, competencies, and knowledge, so that after that, they will serve this country as equipped students or equipped citizens. And therefore, after that, I have witnessed her giving them again the equipment to do the work, as well as starting capital. Have you seen another governor like that one? No. Yes, you are exceptional, Your Excellency.
The initiative is expected to ease the financial burden on families and improve access to education across the country. Reporting for Catholic Focus Capuchin TV, I'm Nancy Kajuju.
Kenya's job market continues to tighten, fueling long-standing debates over brain drain as more young professionals seek opportunities beyond the country's borders in search for better prospects. Against this backdrop, Mount Kenya University is stepping up to bridge the gap. Our reporter Susan Blemi reports on how the university is helping students gain international work experience, particularly in Germany's healthcare sector.
As unemployment pressures rise at home, many Kenyan graduates are seeking careers beyond the country's borders. Mount Kenya University has been at the forefront, expanding its international apprenticeship programs. The university recently flagged off its fifth cohort of 27 nursing students who will depart for Germany on April 1st to gain hands-on experience in the country's healthcare system.
Mount Kenya University has been running this program since 2003. Providing Kenyan youth with opportunity to gain global skills, professional experience, and international exposure in the healthcare sector. The success of this program has been made possible through strong partnership with the key institutions in Germany. Their collaboration ensures that our students receive hands-on professional experience in well-established healthcare institutions. As we celebrate the fifth cohort, I'm happy to report that the university has made considerable strides of becoming an approved German examination center for the European Language Center, the certificate, the TELC.
Since its launch, the initiative has trained a total of 81 students in partnership with Koblenz University of Applied Sciences and AG Career Hub. Apprentices are placed in different cities, benefiting from structured mentorship and integration into professional healthcare settings.
This program, since inception, has already prepared and supported 52 students who are already in Germany, who are currently shaping their skills in that country. And today we are here to mark and flag off the 27, which gives us a total of 81 students who are in this program. This initiative indeed reflects Mount Kenya University commitment to provide students with practical skills that expose them to global experiences, to career opportunities, and prepare them for adequacy in international job market.
Participants describe it as a stepping stone for professional growth, international exposure, and stable careers abroad.
To pursue my career in house building, basically nursing. It's called Pflege. Yeah, to care for the elderly. And that is the reason why I'm going, to help those in need in Germany.
Professionalism is about knowing why you're there, basically doing the majority part of why you're there, going to school, going to the clinics, and remaining true to yourself, other than being diverse to other things that don't add value. According to me, I think that is what it takes. I pursued nursing from a personal experience. My sister was very sick and I was the one taking care of her. So out of that experience, from her pain, I wanted to help people, and that is why it was my motivation. The same way someone else helped my sister, I also want to help other people. And definitely I'm going to give back to the community. I'm going to look forward to helping other people as well.
Reporting for the Catholic Focus Capuchin TV, I'm Susan Bulemi.
Shifting focus now to matters democratic rights, the Independent Electoral and Boundaries Commission IEBC has been urged to establish voter registration centers in rural areas to ensure wider access for Kenyans, especially young people and those in remote locations. Speaking in Machakos, former Machakos County Attorney James Kadhili called on the IEBC to decentralize voter registration, noting that many young people find it difficult to travel to constituency offices where registration is currently conducted. He warned that if registration centers remain limited to IEBC constituency offices, many young people risk being left out ahead of the 2027 general election. At the same time, Kadhili has urged young people to turn out in large numbers and register as voters, saying their participation is key to driving change in the 2027 polls.
I want to challenge IEBC also, bring these services closer to the people, because some of the Gen Zs, their complaint is that registration centers are too far away from where they can register. But please, I plead with the Gen Zs, I plead with the youth, I plead the rest of the country, take time and register as a voter. This is the only way we are going to change this country. This is the only way we are going to change leadership. This is the only way we are going to get what you want as an electorate. Otherwise, you keep on walking the street saying we don't want this, we want this, and you are not a voter. We are getting a golden chance. We always get that after every other year. After every other 5 years. This year, we have a year to get to where we want. Take advantage of this. Please, young man, go to the polling station. And I think it's reached a point when before you get into an organization, you're supposed to show your voter's card and your status that you're registered. I humbly plead with all of us, kindly make this clarion call of Nikokadi a reality.
After years of anticipation, the Ukambani region is set to benefit from adequate water supply from the Dwake Dam, a major project that has taken over a decade to construct. Kibwezi West MP Mwengi Mutuse, speaking in Machakos, said the government has secured a 7 billion shilling loan from the African Development Bank to complete the dam, which is now 95% complete. Once finished, the Dwake Dam is expected to address chronic water shortages across Machakos, Makueni, Kitui, and Kajiado counties, while also serving as a key water source for the upcoming Konza Technopolis. However, during the same engagement, residents expressed frustration over repeated consultations by government officials that they say have not translated into action, leaving them with unmet needs.
The African Development Bank imekuwa pale Dwake Dam juzi kwa sababu inahitaji another 7 billion ndio ikamilike. Now already through the petition of the President, the African Development Bank has approved another 7 billion ndio Otuanga Dam iweze kuisha, iweze kupata maji ya kunywa, ya kunyunyizia mashamba na vile vile tuweze kutoa stima pale kwake. Umeuliza pia maneno ya Konza City. Konza City mnajua the horizontal infrastructure ile huku chini imetengenezwa sana. Sasa makampuni yameanza kukuja ndio yaweze kujenga kwa sababu inajijenga.
Tunaomba most of the time tukiingia kwa public participation asasa ya national government tunaacha tukilalamika. Kwa nini tunalalamika? Unaona tunaelezewa kama sisi we are village elders na wengine ni raia wengine, lakini most of them wale accounted ni the ngao. Na hiyo nikiongea siongopi na si atina kitatu mtu. Mimi nanena binadamu wote tuwepo when we are doing public participation. Tupatiane maono yetu tukiwa wazi bila kuficha. Nimenena hivyo tu nimekuona hapa. Ndio tuishe pale. Sisi wenyewe hatutaki tufiche maneno. Kwa public participation tunataka tunaongea kila kitu wazi bila kushtaki mtu, lakini fair and free. Ndio ikifika pale mnaona kina mama wamenena hii, wazee hivi, the dignitaries na wale wengine wamenena hivi, na bado mna evaluate what the raia have said.
And that story from Eastern Kenya brings us to the end of this edition of Catholic Focus News Briefs. On behalf of my co-anchor in Sun Language, I say thank you for watching. Stay informed and inspired.
Keep watching Capuchin TV, your staunchly Catholic identity channel. You are watching Capuchin TV. For any complaints, comments, or compliments on our programming, you can either write to us on info@capuchintv.co.ke or you can call us directly on 0717 424 866. Your complaint shall be addressed within 7 days. Remember to keep a copy of your communication with us. Keep watching Capuchin TV, your Catholic identity.